Hey everyone, this is James from Mad River Homestead here in Southwest Ohio. It is a kind of a chilly day here in Southwest Ohio. It's April 21st and it is about 53, 54 degrees. So probably won't have this jacket on too long because I'm gonna do a little bit of work today. But wanted to let you know what I'm gonna be doing for my next project, and that is building a new chicken coop. You can see the one in the background on the other side of the chicken run. It's kind of small. It's about 4 by 8 and I have doors on either side that lift up like this. So anytime I have to do anything, I have to stoop down to do it inside the chicken coop. So I am 60 years old, not getting any younger. I want something I can stand up and walk in if I need to. So I'm going to be building an 8 by 10 chicken coop. Also for the fact that we're probably going to be having more chickens in the future. And I'll keep the old one so when I have chickens that are broody, they can go in there, and I'll put a little fence in the middle of the chicken run to keep them separated, and the rooster to make sure that he is fertilizing them. So anyway, that's ahead. I have no idea how long it's going to take me to get this video done. So I already told you it's April 21st. I'm gonna at least get a start on it because I've been putting it off too long. And so let me show you where I'm gonna lay it out and what I'm gonna do. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I probably should release this and just ask for tips and tricks and advice, but I'm gonna get through this. I've built a lot of things around here and they all seem to be doing pretty good, so I have faith I could do this. But let me show you what I'm gonna be doing. So as I said, you can see the other chicken coop in the background there, and then this end of the chicken run. So what I'm going to be doing is right around in that area is going to be one corner coming across here. That's going to be 8 feet, and then going to be coming out here. So it'll be squared or as close to it as possible with the chicken run. Okay, so I've got the boards laid out with the blocks, and you can see that this right here is definitely my lowest point. So what I'm going to do is level this one first, and then I'll work to the other two. Level these boards here, and of course make sure lastly that that one's level across. So the first thing I need to do is just make sure this foundation block itself is level. And then we'll go from there. So I've got this one to where it's level. So now I can work on getting that one level across. About 2 inches should get me there. I have to add here, I have never used these foundation blocks before, and in retrospect, I do wish I had used posts and set those in the ground to build my foundation from. It takes a lot of digging. I'm just showing a small part of it. You have to dig, check it for level, and just keep digging until you get to the right point. And add the pea gravel, and it was a lot more work than using the posts. And actually in this sequence, you'll see I do not put the pea gravel in. When I did come back and finished leveling everything, I did have to dig deeper to add the pea gravel. Okay, so I got this part level, and so now I just have to work from here to there and there to there, and make sure it's level all the way around. Then put the joists on. I think that's what they're called, the pieces that'll go across here. And the subfloor will be done. Well, I went yesterday and got some lumber, finished up the subfloor. So, or floor, I don't know. I don't know these technical terms. Anyway, stacked everything on it, the lumber for the walls, and thought it was gonna rain, so I stacked it on there and put a tarp on it. Ended up not raining, but no big deal. I'd rather cover it and not need it than the other way around. So now I got to get all that lumber off there and start putting walls together. So that's the front wall, and this will be where the door is. Okay, so I'm starting on my sidewalls now. So I have run a board flush with the top of the front and back wall, and it's at an angle. So now each one of these, I just have to cut a little angle off the top and get the studs in for this side wall, and then I'll do the other one. Had to go to Michigan for a fishing break. So this is where I am right now with the new chicken coop build. Got all the framing done. Got the roof ready for the metal. Just put on these purlins. And I do have a window that I'm gonna put in. So you can see that. This will be the doorway right here. Then a window is gonna be right in this area. So that's the window there. Picked it up, picked it up for 45 bucks. No, he gave it to me for 40. Always ask if they'll take less. So I've never framed in a window before, so this is gonna be my first time. And that's a wrap around the outside boards. So the drip edge will go over that. So that's why you see some of the board at the top. That's not a problem, but that metal will keep the water from going from that drip edge hitting the wood. So got it wrapped all the way around. And that's where I am right now. By the way, all that wrap was left over from the job they're doing on my back porch, which is coming along really, really well. They are getting very, very close to finished. All right, it's slow going, but I'm making headway. So I got my window framed in, got the door framed in here. Probably did it wrong, but I think it'll be okay. It's a little out of square, but I got enough room I can adjust for it. I'm putting these furring strips on the sides to put the to screw the metal to. I originally was going to use T111, that plywood that has the grooves in it. You've probably seen those before, but decided to go with metal, so I had to put the furring strips on there. So I do have the roof done, and then I've got the back wall done. So that one went pretty well. These openings up in here, I'm gonna leave for ventilation, and I'll put hardware cloth on the inside to keep anything from trying to get in there. But it's looking pretty good. Well, it's getting toward the end of the day. Might get a little bit more done, but pretty happy with what I did here. So you can see the J trim and everything looks really nice around that window. Got these two sheets head to, this is about where my break is, right in the middle of there. So I had to do these cuts and then slip it into the J channel. But came out pretty good. Had to build a frame for the door, so that'll work. And then I got the J channel all the way around that. So it's coming together. Just got to put up these little pieces here, and then I can start working on the inside. I wanted to go ahead and throw this video in the mix because this turned out actually pretty good. So I'll show a more complete view of the whole coop in a minute, but this is going to be the roosting stand, and they're going to roost from, or it's going to go from here over to that corner, and it's going to be wooden bars resting on these. So what I did was I cut out notches, as you can see here. I just did this one, and then I traced it onto that one, so it's they line up evenly. And then I came out not too far from this wall here. In fact, now that I'm looking at it, no, that'll be good. So anyway, that'll be where the first bar is, and I'm gonna make a cut straight down and then over, and then I'll trace it onto the other one, and then those bars will sit in there. I'll just screw them down. But the idea is then it's going to be removable whenever I want to clean out in here. Well, I have the new chicken coop pretty much done, but as you can see, I have a mess to clean up. So let me do that. I'll be back momentarily to give you a tour. Well, the saga of the chicken coop is finally coming to an end. Finally finished it. And I'm really, really happy with the way it turned out. As I said in the beginning of the video, I didn't know how long it was going to take. That original video that I took was April 21st. And so this is June 25th, 26th, I think. So it's been a little bit over 2 months. We've had a lot going on. I mean, I had to tear out a fence and re-fence the one side of my property so I could create some area for the goats to be able to go back into the woods. And if you've been watching any of the other videos, you know that's turned out pretty good. They love going back there. They've gotten it cleared off pretty good. And we've added a livestock guardian dog. We've just had a lot going on. So yeah, we butchered chickens too. And on top of that, we had some weather that just kept me from getting out here. But I made myself the commitment to finish it by getting the baby chicks that we're adding. We're adding 8 baby chicks, and they are definitely outgrowing their brooder. So I am actually about to go put them into the smaller coop here in a few minutes. And then tonight we're gonna, after the big chickens go to sleep in the run, they love to go to sleep in there anyway, we're gonna move them into the new coop. So hopefully everything transitions really good, and everybody's all happy. So I think they're gonna like this new coop. I certainly do. So let me give you a little tour of it. Okay, so we'll go around the outside first. Sorry, I haven't gotten everything put away yet. But as you can see, it sits right next to the run. So I got this door off Facebook Marketplace for 40 bucks. So I was happy with that. I also paid 40 bucks for the window. And as you can see on the window, we've got it down right now. I've got the screen at the top, put hardware cloth over that just to keep any critters. If we ever do accidentally leave it open, it'll keep critters from getting in there. The door did come with some pretty fancy hardware, so I left it on. And as you can see, I've just, at least for now, I'm putting that on there. I'll probably put some kind of latch here. I don't know if a raccoon would figure that out, but it's pretty easy to flip back and forth, so might be safer than sorry. As you can see, the only thing I have left to do to the coop is put metal here across the front and down the other side, just to keep water from coming in there. And then you can see here, I put hardware cloth all the way across. So there's a pretty good gap there on the front and the back. That'll give some good ventilation for the girls and Chungus. Just going around the back. This is the one other thing that I need to do too, is put a gutter across here. I'll put a gutter, put another rain barrel like we have over there here to catch that water. I've been watering the livestock a lot with rainwater. We've had so much rain this year. Walking on around. So I've got an automatic door here, so it'll open in the morning, close in the evening. Originally, I was thinking about putting a tunnel from here to the run. At least for now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to see how it goes. You know, it's fine for them to come out in the morning, and go right to free ranging. Once I get up, I'll open that door over there so they can come into the run and get to the chicken feed. All right, so let me take you inside. Oh, gotta unlock it. All right, so this is obviously the side that the chickens will not be in. So I've got their feed barrels set up there. This is scratch grains, chicken feed, and then that's the chick feed back in the corner. I built the nesting boxes so they will not take up any room on the inside, and we'll be able to just get the eggs. Oh, that's another thing I need to do. I need to put straw in there. We'll be able to get the eggs from this side. You're gonna see these boards throughout a lot of my builds. I used them for the purlins, for the outside to attach the metal to. I've used them for a lot of things. I got a great deal on them from Facebook Marketplace, and they're 3/4 inch plywood. All right, so this is the coop itself. Oh, yes, I have a little board there. I have to watch that just to keep the sawdust or the pine shavings from coming out. We do that deep litter method, so want to make sure that it doesn't come out onto the other floor. I made this, as you can see, it's got notches in it. I think I did show a little bit of that when I was making it, but it's very light. I'm lifting it with one hand right now, so I can lift it up, set it to the side whenever I'm cleaning out in here. So, I don't think I'll need to put perches here because they'll be able to jump up into those nesting boxes pretty easy. But if I find they're laying eggs on the floor, maybe I'll put a bar there so they can jump up to that to go into the boxes. So I'm really happy with this build. It's probably my best, well, ain't no probably about it. It's the best build I've done. I wanted to build something that's gonna last for a long time, and I think I've accomplished that. And it's very comfortable for us to be able to go in there and do the things that we need to do with the chickens, cleaning out the coop, feeding, collecting eggs, all of that kind of stuff. So stick around a little bit. I will, the next part, I'm just going to show moving the baby chicks into their new space. And the very last part of the video, I'm going to show us moving. We're going to move the big chickens later tonight. So I'll show that as well at the end of this video. So I'll go ahead and sign off here. Just like I said, stick around for the other parts. But I do want to say thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot. If you've gotten to this part, you've dedicated a little time to the video. So I really, really appreciate that. And so hit that thumbs up if you did like the video and share it with someone. You know, as I've said before, I don't use plans or anything. I wouldn't know how to read them if I had them. But I feel like this one turned out really good. So I would answer any questions that you might have. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. How much money do I have in this? I got good deals. I got good deals on the windows, the doors, or the window and the doors. The automatic chicken door, that's about $160. So that's not cheap. But all in, I would say I'm right at $1,100 for this build. And as you can see, it turned out really great. It's very solid. It's going to last a long time. And it's going to be very comfortable for us and the chickens. So I think it's worth it. But anyway, like I said, if you have questions, please put them in the comments. If you want to just comment on what you think about the build, I'd love to read anything that you have to say. And again, share it with someone. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I make these videos just to help other people if it can be of a help. And hope you enjoyed it. So again, thank you so much for watching. God bless you and your family, and enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so we have a broody hen, which for those of you who don't know, that means they want to sit on the eggs and make them hatch. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and move her into one of the nesting boxes in the new coop. I'm not going to like this. That's that noise she's making. All right, girl. It's okay. Okay, which one do you want? You have your pick. How about this one? Okay, so I got her in there. She should be happy there. What do you think, girl? You gonna be okay there? You don't have any eggs to set on, but that's okay. We don't need you to hatch anything. Love you. So I think what I'll do is put 4 of them inside the coop and then put 4 in their area of the chicken run, and hopefully they can find each other that way. How big they are. Look at that. Go explore. Come on, girl. This is why I built a new chicken coop. It's secure though. Built it out of pallets. See, I put a fence across here to separate the current flock. They'll be in this bigger area. And then the new chicks will have that area there. This is your new home. You think your sisters will come out and join you? Come on, girls. They're out here. Well, hopefully that works. I thought about just putting them all in the coop first and letting them find their way out, but I don't know. Maybe I did this wrong, maybe I didn't. We'll see later. About 10-12 minutes later, looks like one of them has come out and joined the other ones outside, but the other 3 are still in there. So we'll see how it progresses. Okay, here we are. We're coming to get the chickens off of their roosts so we can put them in the new coop. So we got them all transferred. We're going to leave a little bit of a light in here just so they can kind of see until they get situated the way they want to be. I'm sure some of them will want to move up to that top spot, but they're all, I think they're going to be good for the night.